Let's say yours is,
It's $5 a month.
let's say it's 10 through you and 5 through. I know the math may not be right, but it's usually about half at this point. So, you know, if you're doing monthly payments, you're talking about monthly, that's fine. But what are the benefits? It's weird, I don't know what's back there. So right now you mentioned double claims, right?
Well, double claims, but yeah, also like a part of my car, your rate that you had is going to go up, so like the body what you're paying monthly now.
True.
And you don't want that to happen, right?
All right. Yeah, because they're, I mean, just so you understand on the insurance, they're paying a premium monthly, and if the insurance rates go up, but it's not like they bought a gap policy. It's monthly for them, so they can move their rates up. What else? How do you, okay. All right, insurance deductible. All right, give me some other things that either benefits or anything.
They cover the difference no matter what it is. We cover the difference.
Heard that one the other day.
Yeah. Both, actually. Yeah, you're like, wait, we're objection on benefits. So I'm going to do the objection, but I need some of the benefits or reasons why. Actually, I'm looking more for reasons why you shouldn't do by gap through your insurance, like just reasons. So we got like double claims, gap rates go up. What?
Who's the one who totals your car?
What do you mean?
When your car is totaled, who is the one who deems your car totaled?
The insurance company.
Awesome. So if your insurance company knows that they're not only going to be paying for both the vehicle's cost, but also the entirety of the loan, are they going to be as likely to total that car knowing they got to put out that extra money?
No.
So now you're driving around on structural damage with a bad Carfax, lowering the trade value, all because you wanted to save a couple dollars a month.
Oh, that's great. How would I phrase that? There's a good way to phrase that on the board.
Shut down.
I like what you just said. I don't know how to write it out.
Insurance companies are sketchy. With adjusted value, they have their
Yeah.
own appraisers.
They won't pay, you know, they might not cover. They might not want to say yes. I won't do it.
Why not total somebody that should?
Yeah.
That's what Maggie said. Okay. It's the best way I can write that on there. It's what Maggie said. Okay, any other things?
That would make it that they shouldn't go through insurance.
Takes
Right.
longer through
You can't
insurance
change
companies.
companies.
Not necessarily, right?
Can't change companies. So here's how to phrase this. So right now, I got $10 a month. They're paying $5 to their insurance company at Gap. So first of all, here's good news. They are a Gap buyer. That's a good thing. They understand everything you went over. So as I go through the program, I hit them with the menu and they go, you know, I got Gap to my insurance company. The first thing you want to do is go, fantastic. Great. I'm glad you understand that because I told you it's our second biggest issue. And it's so sad to watch people come in with a $10,000 bill for a car they don't have anymore. I'm glad you understand and you protected yourself. If you don't mind, I'm going to show you why ours is better than what's out there. We've been in the Gap business for a long time. A lot of the insurance companies like that you're dealing with, they just got into it recently. So one thing we didn't talk about too is a lot of times our percentage is higher than what theirs are. So if you're getting a lot of like State Farm Gap or there's some company that you're constantly seeing, figure out how they're paying and get their actual Gap form after that delivery so you can have that information available. First thing, we're $5 difference a month. So the first thing you want to do is dumb it down to $5, okay? We're talking this, your total of $5 difference. So I want to take you through a few reasons why I think it's important. The first pass I go on is, you know, I give a story about insurance companies. Like at one point I was with Allstate Insurance. Everything was good, had them for 15 years. Great, loved them, never thought I was going to switch. Well, all of a sudden, we had a lot of loss ratios in our area. My driving's fine, I never got in a wreck. And then my premiums went up 100% in 1 month. And I had to find another insurance company and switch. If you buy Gap to your insurance company right now, I know we're at $5 more. You're locking yourself in your insurance company because if their rates ever go up 100% or something happens like that, or you're unhappy with your insurance and you switch insurance, you no longer have Gap. If you, for $5 a month, if you buy Gap with us, you have the ability and the freedom to go to any insurance company you want, and we're always going to cover you. We don't have to worry about it. Is it worth $5 a month for you to not have the ability to jump around? Some people will say yes. Other people will go, well, I've been with the same insurance guy for 25 years. My rate's never gone up and I don't have to worry about it. You hear that. Okay, first pass. First pass is insurance, freedom. Okay. Second thing. All right, well, let's imagine, like, and God forbid you had to use it. With all these insurances that we just went over, I don't want you to have to use any of them, but sometimes things happen and you understand. Let's imagine, you're on the road, total your vehicle, and the insurance company says your car, you owe $40,000 on it, or it's worth $40,000, so they're going to pay it off. But you owe $45,000 on the car, so GAP's going to pick in and pay the $5,000 on the insurance side. Now, with our side, your insurance company is still going to pay this claim. I can't do anything about that. It's $40,000. Okay, our GAP will pick up the $5,000 plus up to $1,000 your deductible. So this is a two-parter, by the way. So for $5 more a month, if this ever happened to you, is it worth us covering your deductible? Yes, no, it's not a high closing rate, by the way, just so you know, it's like 4 to 5%, not a big deal. Let's say they say no. Okay, well, let me ask you another question. Right now, if GAP is through your insurance company, how many claims do you have with your insurance company now?
None.
No, I have a claim for $40,000 and my insurance company paid out another $5,000. How many claims do I have with my insurance company now? 2. If you have GAP with us, you only have 1. What happens to your insurance rates when you have a claim? They go up. If you have accident forgiveness, guess what? You're not getting it forgiven because that's your accident forgiveness. This isn't. Okay? So now you lost your accident forgiveness. Your insurance rates went up. You had to pay your deductible all for $5 a month. Is it worth $5 a month to lose all that and pay that if you have to use it? I get a lot of them go, you know what? No, I'll pay the extra money with you. But let's say they still go, no, I'm not going to wreck it. I just wanted to be safe. And $5 a month, I don't care. I don't think anything you're saying is true. All right. If it were the same price and we had all these benefits, would you rather have ours or theirs? Well, of course, yours has more benefit, covers my deductible, don't have as many claims. Let me show you how to make it work. What can you do with GAP that you can't do with Nano? Right. This customer keeping the car for 6 years, and this is the only time I use the graph. Okay. So, guy, use the car for 6 years. I'm just using this graph here. You got your value of, $45,000 is what you pay for the car. It's called a 0. These are time. 6 years. What happens is the value of your car drops, and then kind of goes like that. However, what your car is worth, it won't meet into the middle. So all this in between, and I did this completely backwards, by the way, it should be over here. All this in between is your negative. But once you get about the 3-year mark, that's when you intersect and you're fine. And if you had to use GAP, you wouldn't use it. Now, the good news about our GAP, I know it's $10 a month right now. However, in 3 years, I want you to come back. We're going to appraise your vehicle based off how the insurance companies would appraise it. And if you're even on your loan at that point, we're going to cancel that at that point, giving you half back, which basically means you would only be paying $5 a month to cut it in half. So now this is a way of making it the same price. You get all the benefits. You can change your insurance companies you want to. It covers your deductible. You don't have to worry about your rates going up, and I got the same price. I'm glad you like GAP, but now I'm sure you can see why it makes sense to go with ours, right? That's how you handle that objection. Job is to serve the customers. Be happy they bought GAP. You'd be happier if they bought it from you, but now they're protected, and keep using that. This is why we go over it so much. You bought GAP through your insurance company. Why? Had a bad experience, something happened, I know about it. You know that like 70% of people have no idea. They think their insurance company's covered. So this is why we go over this. I just want to make sure you're protected. Because if you wreck your car, you have a difference, I don't want you to be mad at us. I want you to come back and buy another car. Keep validating what you said in the original message.